Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Respected Mahasangha, respected the Most Venerable Pannilad Ananda, and all Venerable monks, respected His Excellency, the President of Sri Lanka, respected all government officials, and all the Ayupawang to all of you here. And first of all, I would like to pay gratitude to the President of Sri Lanka, who opened the country to have a very big team to welcome us from America, Vietnam, France, Thailand, to come here for the Walk for Peace, and also the missions of receiving the Buddha relics, the sapling of the Bodhi trees, to bring to the United States the first time ever in the history of Sri Lanka and America. And on my left is Bhante Vimalakirti. He is one of, I can say that he's a big coordinator of this journey to receive the Buddha relics, the sapling of the Bodhi tree, and the Walk for Peace. He spends months here in Sri Lanka to coordinate with the government, coordinate with the Sangha, and everywhere to make this happen today. I pay respect to Bhante Vimalakirti. We are here. It's not about anything else but peace. As I explained, and I believe that many of you have watched us online through social media for over 3 months, almost 4 months, walking in America since October 2025. And we ended in February 14, 2026 in Fort Worth, Texas, USA. And now we are here. This is a blessing for us. We are very grateful for this opportunity to take a short walk, 6 days of walking in Sri Lanka, the sacred land of the Buddha as well. Even though it's a very short walk, but I believe with this tremendous support from the Sangha, from the government, and from all the people in Sri Lanka, we will bring peace to this country and around the world. Who's in here that not like peace, doesn't like peace? We all love peace, right? We are looking for peace, right? And so this mission is not us who brought peace to Sri Lanka or to the world, but we do need the support from all the government, civilians of Sri Lanka, and all people around the world to support this mission, to walk with us in spirit, to make this happen. Peace is something that begins from within. As long as we be willing to slow down, willing to look within, we can find peace. And this is a practice. It's not just something that we can pray and it happen, but this is a practice for every day. If we're willing to take some time of our life every day to practice, I truly believe this world will be different. Imagine, let's say in here we have 100 people here, including venerable monks, government officials, and civilians. 100 participants to walk on this journey to bring peace. It means there will be 100 of people who purify their mind and will not spread hate, anger, or delusion to the universe. Will not create any drama or any conflicts to this country or to the world. It's already eliminated 100 people already. And then with 100 people from here continue spreading to their family members, their friends, their neighbors, their society, then the number will multiply just like that. The more people practice, the more people walk on this journey, the closer to peace it will be. So regardless of our background, our belief, our religions, our practice, peace is the thing that all of us are worshiping for, looking towards for, and we all want that. So if we willing to let go of our egos, we'll make it happen. And so tomorrow is our walk begins, or the morning of tomorrow, the next days, we'll start walking. And I do have one simple request. It is so important for this walk to make a big impact. It's because of the silentness of the walk, that all the venerable monks walk in silence and sometimes greet the people along the road, but we don't make any noise. We mindfully walk, mindful on our footstep and on our breathing. And then when we come to the lunch area and then the night rest, we deliver a speech with the people, with the crowd. But other than that, we respectfully ask all civilians, YouTubers, TikTokers, and media not to follow us every step, every corner, every road, to be sure that this peace walk will make a big impact to the people. The bigger the crowd walking without mindfulness, it will create a chaos. For that reason, we experience in America, and this is only 6 days walk. It is very meaningful and it's very important to make it happen. So in here, I respectfully request all of us to support this mission by not following the monks every corner, every step. You are more than welcome to stop at your location to video, to watch, to pay respect and things like that. But not to follow us the whole day or the rest of the journey. And one more thing that we need to be consider, which is the offerings. I know that there will be a lot of people, supporters wanted to offer something like even a bottle of water or a piece of candy to the venerable monks. But we have to be mindful when we offer as well. Please do not push each other. Do not try to touch the monk. Do not try to touch Aloka. And do not try to squeeze the monk to the corner, because when we walk on the road, there will be a lot of people on the side of the road, and then we don't have any more space to walk on. And so be respectful and be careful with all that to cultivate merits for ourselves. Once we give up our time and effort to go out there to greet the monks, we have to bring home peace and merit. We cannot bring home madness, angry, or unwholesome minds. That is very important. And today I would take this opportunity to share all that requirements for the benefits of all the venerable monks, for the benefits of the country, the world, and yourself. Thank you so much.